Okay, my name is Wachko Luchuku, and I want to talk about a little bit about unemployment. I have a blog called www.careergong.blogspot.com. It's a blog I started trying to promote careergong.com, and I want to talk about unemployment. Unemployment um, is when someone doesn't have a job, either because he's changing positions from a job he already has, or he's just graduated and is looking for work, and there are no available jobs for a period of time. I think for a period of 3 weeks to 4 weeks, they've been searching for work. I did a little research on unemployment, and unemployment occurs for some reasons, and there are different types of unemployment, like cyclical unemployment. But the main type of unemployment that I want to talk about is structural unemployment. And structural unemployment occurs when people that are trying to find jobs can't get the jobs that are available because they are not skilled enough to do those jobs. So companies most times have vacancies that they can't fill because the skills are not available to the people that are applying for those jobs. So they need to be trained. And this is the reason why we really created Career Gong, so as to eradicate structural unemployment. And on my blog, www.careergong.com, the last topic I posted on there was the key players of the eradication of structural unemployment in SSA, that's Sub-Sahara Africa, and I branded it ESUSA, that is ESUSA, ESUSA, that's Eradication of Structural Unemployment in SSA Agenda. I'd like to read what I wrote. When there are skill and labor shortages, what are their causes? There are essentially only three options. The market is not adjusting quickly enough to changes in the demand of skilled labor. The market is failing to provide enough skilled persons, or there is simply a misunderstanding of how the economy works. Remember what structural unemployment is from the definition that I told you, but from what I wrote here, I said, remember that structural unemployment occurs when the market fails to provide enough skilled persons to fill the available job vacancies. Then I now said, trying to figure out, okay, who are the key players in the eradication of structural unemployment in Sub-Sahara Africa or anywhere in the world. And for Sub-Sahara Africa especially, I got out 8 key players, and these key players were recruiters advertising jobs in a socially responsible way that job seekers, which are the second, view said jobs alongside job-specific skill deficiencies, and training facilities, that's the third participant, advertise targeted courses to those skill deficient job seekers. Then number 4, scholarships and grants that advertise targeted scholarships to those skill deficient job seekers that are looking to train themselves so as to be able to get jobs in the future. Then I put number 5, my website careergong.com, which is absolutely free, where all these participants can actually come together and network to make this possible and train people that need, job seekers that need trainees that they need. I now sort of thought about it a little more, and I realized, okay, that governments have to actually partake in this. So it's our responsibility to lobby government so that they can encourage socially responsible job advertising. Socially responsible job advertising, in case you don't know what that is what I formed that to sort of describe a recruiter that is looking out for job seekers that are trying to get jobs but can't because they're not trained enough, they don't have the skills or the experience, and they are using websites that tell the job seeker why they didn't get the job, so that they can now better themselves, so that in the future they can get jobs. That is what I branded socially responsible job advertising. Then the seventh player in the eradication of structural unemployment in sub-Saharan Africa agenda is the International Labour Organization, and I suggested that they should also, as governments do, encourage socially responsible job advertising. And last but not least, and remember, you can feel free to add your comments on my blog or more participants, but the last player is the African Development Bank. And what the African Development Bank, I think, should think about doing, I think they've already started doing it, is to train people and to encourage as well. Train people, provide scholarships, and in so doing encourage training, encourage people to get out there and get trained so that they can get jobs. Thank you very much. Goodbye for now.